Let's just check the connection. Okay. But now watch me again like a whistle it. The Jammy Jams.
What happened?
What happened?
A video with Russian and Danny Ocean.
Danny Ocean?
You know that kid?
I love him. I know all of the lyrics to one of his Spanish songs. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It doesn't matter. I know how to mumble. Like, you know, either a long mumble or a short mumble.
Hello everybody and welcome back. Welcome back. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode for the new year of
Tuesdays with Tricky.
It's been so long. Where we take your mind off of what's going on outside the closet and bring you in here for a full hour of fun, frolic, and
Foolishness.
Happy New Year, everybody. Merry Christmas. I know we have been...
Why you sound so miserable? What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Well then, just like...
I'm not the miserable one.
Yeah, but right now you are.
Can't sound miserable. And everybody, we haven't been here for a while, so I just wanted to say, you know, a belated Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Your nails look nice.
Thank you.
I like the shape.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we missed you guys. Tracy was away, we were away, then Tracy went away. Stevie has traveled so much in the
Her
Christmas.
passport stamp up, my dear. If
So
you
it's
travel,
really
if you can't travel
Tracy's
like
fault.
Stevie, yeah, but.
So we wanted to talk a little bit, you know, as we're approaching the new year. I say everybody, Happy New Year, everybody, Happy New Year. You know, just about like your expectations for this new year. You know, is there anything that you want to achieve? How are you going to achieve that? And, you know, your New Year's goals. Did you set goals? It's still not too late to set goals. But just to talk about a little bit about entering into the new year.
But before we get into that, today we are going. Huh? You want to do that later?
Yeah. Since we already introduced this segment, you can't introduce a segment and then
You
as
see, this
we're
is what
about
I'm
to get
talking
into
about
the
you being
segment,
miserable.
you go into another segment.
Okay,
That
but-
don't make no sense.
Yeah, but you always bully me, and then.
Yeah, okay, but since I'm the television producer, let me just take this one. So we just introduce a segment, so let's finish the segment and then we move on. That don't make no sense. I think that makes sense.
Somebody is hungry because she is just over here biting off my head.
I just think that makes sense.
Nibble, nibble, nibble.
Jeez, man.
Alright, go on, television producer.
Right, so we introduced a segment, so let's continue with this segment
Alright,
of
go on.
Happy
go
New
on.
Year.
Happy New Year.
So somebody was saying that they wrote a list. There's a loud fan noise in the background. It is this fridge. Maybe I should plug it out for now.
Oh.
The bottom plug. Every now and then the fan, and I clean the fan. There we go. I clean the fan and anyway.
Sorry about that, everybody. That was Jodi's problem.
Tricky, always running off to a different thought. Jeez. Focus on enjoying life, enjoy and appreciate each day. Which, yes, that's a must. Are there any habits
It's
that
a
we want
must,
to
but
get
it's
rid of?
very hard to do. So, to focus on that whole entire thing, I think is a good thing to enjoy each and every day.
So, you know, yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before, Jill Stewart made a post and you saw Auntie Donna, she had reposted to go and check out what she had written. And it kind of puts some things into perspective for me. So, Jill Stewart is the wife of Adam Stewart from Sandals. You know, he's a great Jamaican entrepreneur and a hotelier. And Jill is... has been diagnosed with cancer and she has been battling now for want to say a year. Anyway, she's going through her treatments and she made a post yesterday and she was saying, you know, some of the things that you expect out of life, it doesn't happen, you know, and just kind of take a review into, you know, what you eat and what you do, because she says it doesn't matter how healthy you are, it doesn't matter, you know, how much you exercise, it doesn't matter how healthy you think you are, you know, things can happen to you. And she just wanted everybody to just kind of take a step back and, you know, kind of review what you're doing. Are there any bad habits that you have that you may want to get rid of, because this would maybe help decrease your chances, you know, that of getting cancer. Also to look at some of the foods that you eat and what you cook with. I didn't realize she had mentioned cooking with seed oils. I never ever thought of something like that, and she brought that up, and she just kind of
As
started
a good thing or a bad thing?
as a bad thing, the seed oils. So seed oils are great to put in salads, but once you start cooking them and they get to a certain heat, they get to a certain temperature, it's not good to ingest in your body. Because I know at one point people were like,
coconut oil.
yeah, well, I think that's fine, but I think certain things when they get anyway. So her post was very good, made me take a step back and just appreciate, you know. And even though she's going through her treatment, she was still doing charity work. She was still, I think she took her kids on a trip, and I was like, damn, this woman is so strong. And you know, I think it's really good to just take a step back at what's happened last year. How can we improve, not just with, you know, being appreciative, but also our health, you know. And I think that in looking at the foods that we eat and just the environment that we live in, something as simple as, oh, let me grab a sandwich, you don't really realize some of the garbage going into your food. And I get it, some people don't like to cook, that is me, but let's look at like what we're buying. Let's look at, you know, the fast food. Let's look at the sodas. Let's look at, you know, different little things, you know, that can make a big difference. Angela's Kitchen is saying olive oil, avocado oil, and coconut oil. Those are good oils to cook with. And, you know, cancer has affected so many people, so many people. So whether it hasn't affected you directly within your direct family, you must know somebody. And, you know, it's quite a debilitating and sad disease. So
it's an ugly sickness.
So Jill just kind of wanted us to take a step back and
I really appreciate
her
openness and the family's openness into I think her page is open. I do believe it's open to go and like just see how it's affecting their lives and stuff, and it's very interesting to see how it's affecting their lives because you know, as you said, some people may not have had that happen directly to them,
but you can
see it, and so to me that is something that, you know, you can have empathy for any family that's going through it. But you know, I see some comments in here that somebody said they didn't set any goals for this year because last year they had set goals and then they found out that they were pregnant and then they weren't able to achieve any of them. So that
there you go.
But I am not a big goal setter either because I feel like to set long-term goals is hard because life changes, so I prefer short-term goals.
Agreed. Because sometimes I feel like the long-term goal, I'm like, Lord, it's there. Am I ever going to get there? And then personally, I feel kind of like, oh, I didn't get there, I'm a failure, I didn't get there. But if I set even simple short-term goals, and you'd spoken about this one time on Tuesdays with Tricky, I feel like it's more attainable. And when I check that checklist off, even like the silliest of short-term goals, like, okay, film Tuesdays with Tricky, edit it. Once I see those check marks going off, like I feel so good. I feel like I've accomplished something.
Well, another thing that I wanted to talk about, I was actually going to have this conversation in Tuesdays with Tricky, was I was going to talk about your sleep routine and setting a good sleep routine for the new year.
Yeah, and sleep is very important.
I'm doing this one now. Mala said she wants to hear me talk. And Miss Mala is on here. So anyway, setting a good sleep routine. So, you know, we do it for our children a lot. If any of you guys have kids out there, then you know about a sleep routine. For those of you who don't have kids, if you know anybody who has kids, the moms are probably like intense on like, oh, you know, I have to get my child to bed or whatever. Anyway, so a good sleep routine sets yourself up for a good night of sleep. So, you know, for my sleep routine, I like to bathe, and then I put on my face creams, and then I lie down, I watch a little TV, and then I go to bed, and that's my sleep routine. So I was reading an article, and they said to add into your sleep routine just a little saying of thank you that I got through my whole entire day. It would be a prayer, you know, it would be a prayer for those of you who pray, or if you don't reflection, you know, just saying thank you for my entire day, thank you for being able to get me through my entire day, thank you for letting me be strong, and I look forward to tomorrow where I can have another great day, and just set yourself up for a positive night's sleep. And I thought that was I usually pray in the mornings, like a conscious prayer. Like I pray throughout the day, like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, or that was great. But I do a conscious prayer in the mornings, and I thought, oh, a conscious prayer at night just to say thank you and set myself up for a good night's sleep and enter into the next day, I thought was...
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah.
So what if you like do a conscious prayer and then you go for like some rough sex? Does that like kind of dull
that's
the
why I
mood,
usually,
you know?
that's why I
kinda...
usually do my prayer in the mornings.
Right,
you know?
right.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say, you know, amen. It's kind of like
that's why I do my prayer in the mornings.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
Yeah, true. I could like a morning shower and prayers. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
So in terms of New Year's resolutions, do you have any for this year?
I have absolutely none. I have made no resolutions. I'm not, you guys know me. You guys know me by now, and you know I'm not a big resolution person. I don't believe in them. I believe in just going forth with just happiness in my heart. And, you know, I have washed myself of any previous hang-ups in the past. Like I came into 2023 and I was like, you know what? I just want this to be a good year for me, for everybody I see, for everybody who I encounter, and you know, whatever little schisms or who I wasn't talking to or who I had up, you know, like I just want to enter into the new year with like a new... Yeah, can't do that.
I don't know. I'm not with you on the last part. I have it up. I got it up for 2022 to 3 and 4.
Yeah,
so just saying. But the first part you are going really good. Then you started to trail off into like...
Yeah, I did a trailing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to be happy and want happiness for everybody else.
Okay, yeah. I like that one. Yeah.
Sorry.
And then end. Full stop. Reverse. Erase. Okay. So I don't have a New Year's resolution either, so I kind of feel the same thing, because I'm like, okay, next thing I say, let's take away this or not do that, and then I do it and I'm like, oh great, they're messed up the whole year.
Yeah,
so I agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
But in terms of like, so December, we're stepping back now into December because we haven't been filming for a while. Is there anything that happened over the Christmas in terms of the actual Christmas, the holiday, that you're like, okay, you know what, I'm not doing that next year? For example, did you look and you say, okay, I gave a present to this person and they didn't give me back one, next year I'm not giving? Or, boy, I spent a lot this Christmas, this is how I looked and saw how I can save. Like, is there anything that stood out to you in terms of what you would change for next year?
Well, to be honest with you, no, because I did that my prior year, you know, and it's not about... I never think about, oh, they didn't give me a gift, so I'm not giving them, unless it's been like multiple years that I've been giving this person, and then I realize, oh, like I just don't get a thank you or anything, which has happened. Sometimes people can't afford to buy a gift for me,
but it's appreciation.
But it's appreciation and thank you. So I will always give a gift to somebody who I feel appreciates it and is thankful for it. But this year I did definitely do I did something else. Instead of buying a lot of gifts, I bought a lot of gift cards, and that kept me within budget.
Yeah.
Because I had a very stern talk with myself, and I was like, you can afford what you can afford. Like, I can't afford to buy a $50 present for everybody. For some people, it's a $10 present, and some people it's a $20 present, and that's what I could afford. And so I got gift cards, and so I stayed within my budget, and that really helped me. And I think people enjoy a gift card. Like, they enjoy being able to put it towards something,
which is true.
Yeah.
So, but one thing that I noticed that you did this Christmas that I'm wondering if you do the same next this Christmas, is you didn't have a Christmas tree. Is that something that you will stick with? Will you have a Christmas tree this year? You know, what will you do differently this year that you maybe regretted this year, or you're noting, okay, this year I'm gonna have to do this?
I'm not a Christmas person. I do not have any desire to redecorate my house. I do not have any desire to put up a Christmas tree, take down a Christmas tree. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, Christmas is not that type of season for me. I love Easter, so maybe I will decorate for Easter, but Christmas is just too hectic. I'm working, I'm doing a lot, and Christmas is just not it for me. I personally will never put up a Christmas tree.
Jamaican Fashion was saying that usually every year she does everything with traditional festivities. This year, she wants to do something small, like a resort or something. That sounds amazing. Like, I would love to do that. Like, go to, what's a fancy place, and it's with a V, and you wear a fur and a thing, and you sit by the chimney and drink hot chocolate. Vermont!
Jodi, that's snow. You want to go into the snow?
Yeah, because
It's like negative degree weather.
I'm gonna put on my bikini and my boots and put like a picture with like some cool caption. Like,
well, then you can just come to Buffalo where I went.
Oh,
It's the same. It's the same.
About tree decked with nails as part of a pagan. Okay, so we're not going to talk about that bit of it. If you want to celebrate with a Christmas tree, you can. If you want to celebrate with a wreath, you can. If you want to celebrate with whatever, you can. So that's fine.
But I said to Scott before we had child, I was like, let's just plan to go away for Christmas so we miss out on all the like.
Marjorie saying don't come to the snow. She's trying to escape it. That's in Canada. Colorado. No, Buffalo and Vermont are not the same because the snow melted on you in Buffalo. Like
okay, but that's just saying like, oh, it rained on you in Jamaica and it's usually sunny there.
Tracy, so how was the snowstorm? So Tracy actually was supposed to leave on Boxing Day to start her family Christmas vacation in Buffalo, where my dad's family is from, and you saw the snowstorms. I believe it was a tally of 39 people that died.
40.
And oh, great, one more. Rest in peace, all of you. And Tracy and Scott was persistent and they left on the 27th, and I was most annoyed that they took my niece for 10 days.
I know. It was too long. We had a great time, but 10 days is a little long. I was feeling a little, I like my bed and I like my shower, you know. I like to be able to sit down in front of my own mirror and, you know. But it was good. It was good. It was good. It was good. And I'm not a winter person, so I find that 10 days was a little long for me, you know, like I could have done a bikini.
But I think 10 days is extremely long because you're inside all the time.
Exactly.
And you're inside all the time with a toddler.
Exactly.
So it's not like you can just grab a blanket and go outside and be like, all right, wanna go on. You have to stay inside and stay warm. I live in Niagara and had family stuck in 12 feet of snow, no electricity for 3 days.
Yes, that is true. That is what was happening in Niagara. And some of the cars were like, we were driving by and some of the cars were just snowed in. You couldn't get the cars out.
Angela says next time go for 9. No, I told Stevie 4 days, Stevie. Count to 4 with Auntie. If you're going away and Auntie's not there, how many days? And she said 5. But anyway. So yes, that's what I wanted to talk about. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad that we are back because so is Lady B. So today I'm having the grapefruit melon, and these are from the spring flavors. Christmas is over, it's a new year, it is springtime, and this is the grapefruit melon. This has all of my favorites. This has prosecco, watermelon, grapefruit, mint, and white rum, and it is divine. But you know, I drink from the back, so it tastes better.
Well, today I have a pineapple, mango, spicy sangria, and let me drink from the front.
And you have jalapeno, mango, pineapple, prosecco, and moscato. How is yours? Because this is absolutely amazing.
You know what I love about Lady B drinks? Is that they always taste so good.
Yeah. This is amazing.
This is very good.
When am I coming to Romania?
It's she uses fresh fruit, you know.
I don't know what she used in there, but it's just damn good. So guys, did you hear about the gold found in was it Hanover? They found gold, and of course, you know, the government sent some officials down there to test it, and it is like a mineral. It's fool's gold. But you know what Mommy said yesterday was true, because I was like, yo, Timmy has like a metal detector. You know, they have gold going on in the country to dig up some gold. And Mommy was like, gold actually runs through the vein of the rocks. So that's why they have to mine for it. It's not like you can just dig it up and you're like, voila, and it's there. How people find gold is they mine for it. You have to dig into the rock, into the pyrite, P-Y-R-I-T. Am I saying that properly? So you'd have to dig into the vein of the rock to find the gold. It wouldn't just be
Kimber says
there.
it's pyrites that they found. Gold pyrites.
That's how you pronounce it? P-Y-R-I-T-E, pyrite? Pyrite. Fool's gold. That's what they found. And then also so if you find gold, you don't tell anybody. You shut up and you dig out as much as possible. You never tell your mother, you don't tell your husband, you don't tell your sister, you don't tell your niece, you don't tell nobody. Don't tell anybody. You stupid idiot. You know, if it was real gold, you'd have to share it with everybody. All the councillor come down, the MP come down. You do it. If I found gold, you see, nobody would have known until there's no gold. Like, how come there's so much sinkhole in the land? Said that mad girl, Jodi, and that mad girl, she out there, she a dig boat, she a plant. I'd be planting yam, cocoa, banana. When you ask me what to do, I'm like, oh, I have some sweet potato here for you. I behave like I'm a mad woman digging holes. I want caterpillars for dinner. You would never know. You would never know until one day, all of a sudden, I live in, what's the V place again, where I'm drinking my cocoa and the... Vermont. I live in Vermont. And I send postcards to everybody. Hi, this is Jodi with this sweet potato. Please look at my view. Love always. And I'd change my name to something that can rhyme with snow. So I'd be Snowy Joey. Snowy Joey. And see my bikini picture in the snow and my boots. You'd never know. Snowy Joey.
Okay, Snowy Joey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez. Welcome to everybody who you follow us. And to everybody who is here, because we have a special announcement that we found. I joke. I would never tell you. You would never know. Sure, yeah.
We do have a special announcement today, though. Today we are actually announcing the winners of the Fashion Police category, the Jamaican Fashion Police category. So
it's important that we support these brands that we always talk about. It's important that we support our local award shows and that we support our local bloggers, you know.
So a local blogger is called Jamaica Fashion Police Magazine, and this blogger does an award show every year since 2018, and it is about where fashionable Jamaicans can be highlighted. The first year that they started with this page, they had a winner, and Slickana was one of the first winners.
Slickiana, of course,
was one of the first winners in 2018. Each category has about 3 to 4 persons competing, and when you go online to the Jamaica Fashion Police magazine,
right,
you get to comment and vote, and then
she tallies them up,
or he tallies them up.
Oh, okay.
And then we find out the winners for the categories. So
Winsome says Fashion Police in Jamaica, Fashion JDF. I like that. Yeah. Fashion JDF.
Okay. So
if you head on over to the YouTube channel, we'll actually post the pictures of the nominees so that you can follow along and see who. But you have to show me. I want to see if I know any of these girls.
So for the winner of Entrepreneur of the Year was @_1 Shamara Go Getter.
Ooh.
She sells waist trainers, get wasted, and has a beauty spa located in the Bronx, New York. So go Shamara Go Getter. You won.
You won! A little bit more excitement now.
I'm reading so you can excite.
Woo!
Go Shamara!
Yeah. What's the waist train? Get wasted?
Get wasted.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah. So Entrepreneur of the Year for 2020. So female fashion icon for 2022. The winner is Louboutin _Princess.
She won female fashion. I know her. I've booked up her page already. Yo, Jamaican girls can dress
She's
in
a
her.
first-time winner, but always consistent in fashion. Let's just show a little picture of her.
She has definitely come up on my homepage before. I've seen her, and I'm just like, yo, my gosh, man. And the thing is that these girls, they go out so often, and every single time they hit the nail on the head. It's amazing.
They do. They absolutely
I don't know how she would pick a winner.
So for male icon of the year, winner for also a first-time winner, but on point with fashion, was @Jermaine Royal.
Woo! Watch him in him sexy green suit. Very nicely tailored.
Yes.
So we'll put up all the pictures over on YouTube so you can come on over and you can comment and say that never tailor good. I joke. No negativity. We are promoting this blog. We want to promote
so
people.
According to Jamaica Fashion Police magazine, for the fashionable couple of 2022, the winner is @Jew_icon and @KerryBornBless_.
Wow, but look at it and kissy picture. No,
nice,
so okay.
Nice.
Congratulations to all of the winners.
And to all of the contestants.
And yes, and to all of the nominees. What's this one now?
So this one is the winner for 2022 for Stylist of the Year is @Judith_Stylist.
Oh wow, okay, Judith. Judith not only style, but Judith look good too.
And so this is nice that she's actually done this, because this is bringing to my attention.
Yeah.
I didn't know about Judith _ stylist, but I'm excited to go and look at her page because
She always look good. Okay, so we
Yeah.
have a lot of people over here. Oh, you're tagging. Please tag on the Instagram page. Please tag. And as I said, on YouTube, I'm going to put in their pictures. Congratulations. These pictures are great.
wow, and this is for the Jamaica Fashion Police magazine. Their winner for the designer of the year 2022 is at Marsha. Sorry, I keep tapping something.
She
What am I
keeps
doing?
tapping. I love that
At
dress.
Marsha _
Trendsetter
Trendsetter _ design. She won fashion designer. Wow. I mean,
That could be, like, she must be able to do a sexy wedding dress if she can do that. That's
oh my
wicked.
gosh, that is so nice. I am so glad that they brought this to my attention, because I have a wedding this year that I want to look good. So I'm definitely going to hit up some of these people. Okay.
They're called Judith too.
Jamaica Fashion Police magazine. So the winner for hairstylist of the year 2022, she creates all sorts of unique looks using wigs and not just your typical glue down, is
How do you say that?
Stylist Tash Hair. Stylist Tash Hair, all one word. Stylist Tash Hair, you won.
Oh, see Marsha Trendsetter Design.
Hi, Marsha. Okay, and that's all of them. So congratulations to everybody who won for the Jamaica Fashion Police _ magazine.
We're gonna drop your ads under this IG, and we'll drop your ads and your picture in over on YouTube, because I think this is important. I think this is great. Like, we need to big up our women, like we always say.
And our
Tracy.
men.
And our men. We've always said how Jamaican girls always dress so good. We always look so good. We're always, top of the class, top of the line, front of the line.
And as I said, it's nice that we have these kind of award shows to bring people to your attention. Like, have you ever heard of Marsha Trendsetter?
No.
Exactly. I've never heard of that.
Shamar is an excellent entrepreneur.
Stylist
She has
Tash
one
Hair.
of the best weight trainers plus body services.
Wow. See, so you guys,
It's
after
fashion.
this, you can check out. We're gonna put all
Don't
the
forget-
people's names, so you can click on them. So you
Rub
can
out your
see-
waist, get
yeah.
the cavity something, carnival a come. Yeah, Shamar just hook you up. Shamar, you can't come to Jamaica for a
And you
weekend.
can get like a nice wig style
Yeah.
done. You know.
You don't know what you're doing, but you would like to be considered, so you call Judith, you call Judith the stylist and say, hey, I need some help. Or like, suppose Sean says I can come to the Grammys with him. I'm like, hey Judith, I don't know what to wear. She can help me out.
So
Alright.
did anybody know that Sean was the opening performance for the soccer game, the World Soccer game that just went?
Sean Paul?
Yeah, your husband.
Is that what he did?
Yes.
Tracy, is that what he did?
He went and performed for the soccer.
But he never opened. What
he did. He was a closing performance?
No.
What he
So the workers and the volunteers over at the FIFA World Cup in Qatar, they had a vote as to who they would like to see perform for them at an event that they had for them, just for the organizers to say thank you to all of the workers and everyone there. So for FIFA to say thank you to the FIFAns. And they all voted, and they voted for Sean to go and perform.
What?
And yeah, while he was there, when people heard he was coming, he booked a couple additional shows.
That's so nice. Okay, so he was good on the voting too. Also, did you guys know that Sean was in the Macy's Day Parade?
I mean, you're just going back to Thanksgiving and we're just trying to
But
move
I
on.
just find that, like, he does a lot of things that maybe a lot of Jamaicans and Caribbean diaspora, maybe the Caribbean diaspora know about because they're there in foreign, but maybe the ones that live in Jamaica don't know. Like, Macy's Day Parade wasn't televised out here on the JBC, so...
No matter talk about it next year, JBC go buy out the rights for next year. But I think a lot happens for our artists that you may not know about or see. I'm sure you guys, and if you don't know, please know that Alkaline has been featured in this year's Givenchy campaign. Not this year, it's for this season. The spring men's collection for 2023. He's been featured. I'm gonna drop some of those pictures over on YouTube because let me tell you something, Impose. Yes, there's a green outfit and I didn't know. I'm sorry, I just thought Alkaline was just scrawny. Hello, he had like a 15 pack. There was one extra just in case.
Wow.
Yes, man. Woo. Jeez, So big up to Sean and Shaggy, and of course to big up to all of our artists. They're all doing such amazing things. I don't know which NCO was I good the other night and that the outfit. You can't pack barrel and send for me.
The blue one.
No, okay, there. I'm talking about a black one.
She's been killing
it. Shensia. Jeez. Yeah. So I feel like all of our artists have been doing so well, including Queenie, who just tear it up over at Sting, but we shan't talk about that. Yeah. What does he want to talk about? Someone was asking how was Sean's B-Day. It was my husband's B-Day yesterday. He was 50 years old. And
50 years young.
50 years young.
So good.
Okay, we can calm down on that. So remember, we don't advertise.
He's clearly using some of your facial lotions in the evenings.
Which we know he is good. Sean said anything in the shower. Said anything in the shower of mine, I might shower me use it.
That's true. Man, come out smelling like sweet bath and body works.
So yes, just want to say happy birthday to Sean here from Tuesdays with Tricky. We see where Trinidad Carnival, the Trinidad flags keep popping up. Yes, Tracy and we are going to Trinidad Carnival. We just tried on Tracy's Monday wear to do some pinning, to do some alterations. I need to get on making our Monday wear, but we're very excited. Like we haven't been. That's a lie. We've been outside. I've been to a couple of carnivals, but there's something so special about Trinidad Carnival that when I talk about it, I get goosebumps, and it's so hard to explain to people. So
I think this might be my last one.
What?
Yeah.
It'd be your last one. It's not mine. And I just feel like people over there, they're more concerned about having a good time, not necessarily about what you're wearing or how you look or your weight or who you are or anything like that. Whereas I find like in Jamaica, it's more watchy and oh God, she put on weight, or oh Jodi, why your belly look like that? And I just feel in Trinidad, they're like, oh God, she having a time, eh? Is Road Ready going? No, Jammy Jams. So Road Ready is not going to Trinidad Carnival. It was very difficult to try and organize because it's such a large crew of us, and right now accommodations, I was getting prices of 4 bedrooms for $12,000 US, and I did not take that. Just letting you know, I did not take that. Yeah, me no take that. Because Sean is sick and tired with my carnival ways and said he's not paying for me to go to Trinidad Carnival, so I couldn't take up the $12,000 US accommodation. Not that I would anyway.
I zoned out a while ago. You were talking
Jodi, no designs on Monday wear for Jamaica Carnival. No, I've been so lazy and I'm missing a piece of fabric to complete a design, and I've been missing a piece of fabric from the beginning of the damn
I just wish that
pandemic.
was what we were wearing for Monday wear down in Trinidad, but you just have this thing on the model and then you want to give us some like lame thing to wear in Trinidad.
I don't think my design for the Monday wear is lame. I think it's so nice. First of all, you chose the fabric.
Yeah, but I think what was in your head is not coming out into fruition on the body.
I think it is.
I don't know.
It's going to look good, and your body looks good. Your body looks good, so I think it will look nice.
I need to work on my bottom. I know I'm going to have to do some leg.
You have to do leg, like the kickbacks and then the step ups, but you can do it. I remember Jodi pregnant at Carnival. Shh, that caused quite a stir. Apparently the child was going to get damaged. I mean, my goodness.
Within the womb?
Yes, they were afraid I was gonna. I don't know what happens. Like you drop or somebody drives into you. I'm like, but that would be a problem even if I wasn't pregnant. If I fall. You don't remember you fell and I had to catch you pregnant me. I'm like, you okay?
I know.
Because she decided to wear high heels. I'm like, hello.
Why you batting me up like that?
And then Scott and Tracy sent me home and I was like, I'm not ready to go home.
No, I left you and Scott on the road as usual.
No, when I was pregnant.
Yes, I left you and Scott on the road as usual.
What? You didn't finish your road with Scott? When I was pregnant, you sent me home. You guys sent me home and I wasn't ready. And Scott was calling Sean and Sean was like, I'll meet her at the roundabout. Make sure she alright, bro. Oh, thank you, Jacob. One bag up. Come to watch others and
she's pregnant with Remy.
Yes. And they do. Yes, Sammy. Talk. Sammy, say it again in bold caps.
Jodi is one bag of wannabe uptown girls come to watch the others and take one bag of pictures for the gram. They don't go for the enjoyment, Joe. I just think it's girls in general. I don't think there's a town for them. It's just like girls' town.
As the camera come off. As the camera goes on.
I know.
I can't stand it.
I can't stand it either.
Jeez. That was with
Remy.
I was pregnant with Remy.
Yes, because
blue
Levi
costumes
was on
and
the
Michael
side in a marina.
in a marina, and I was like, Sean, why you have Levi out here in a marina? One lick, and I was like, oh my gosh, you couldn't give him like a t-shirt.
One like a Farmer John's damn marina.
Yes, and I'm like, Sean, you
like
know
a,
people
like a host marina, the man.
yes,
come out,
and big up to Keisha who love Levi. I suppose Keisha come and see Levi just in the marina, so like she wants to see me in a little like, you know, cutesy cute. Up to this day, Levi has never worn a strapless since, like a sleeveless. Love cover him like a shoulder. What's the topic for today? Well, we've gone all through a whole lot of them. Some of them don't even like soca. All right, Sammy, let's calm down on that because you don't want me to start. Let's calm down.
Sammy, this sounds like you need to call Jodi for a personal convo. You guys need to let this all out. Oh, let me tell you.
It's annoying.
So anyway, so this year carnival, this is since we're talking about carnival, which I feel like we do every show. Like, is this what Choosing the Trick is about, carnival?
Oh God, yes, you don't see it's time is this season.
Carnival, body enhancements, and then some moral and values.
Appreciation for life, moderation. Okay. Which JA band are you doing?
Well, we are going to be doing, drum roll please,
Gen X!
And I'm so excited. The Gen X costumes look so good. The Gen X showroom is open. So you guys can go down there.
I still have not taken a good look at the costumes. So the showroom is open?
Yes.
They have a showroom?
Yes.
So I'm going to go to the showroom and I'm going to take a look and see what will suit my body, what will look good on me. But I've saw the costumes. I like the presentation. Like it was a proper production. Like it was a production.
Yes.
I feel like I had such a good time in Miami, and I feel like if they get out of that weird ass stadium and they're put in Jamaica where it's more organized and it's a route that I'm familiar with, I feel like it's gonna be so bomb.
Well, just the costumes alone, like the costumes, I've always seen Gen X costumes and thought, wow, this band is so great. So when I was in Miami, I was excited to jump Gen X to jump in their costume, and I looked gorgeous. I looked absolutely gorgeous in the Gen X costume, and even the section leader, Tambu Bamboo, she looked good too.
She was amazing.
Yeah,
she was amazing.
The section leader was
oh gosh. Yo.
We told that story.
Oh, we told that story. Okay.
Yeah.
It's so hard to choose the best piece. I need to go have a look.
I know. So it is hard to choose the best piece.
You know, maybe we should do a live from their showroom, and we critique and we grade, and then we end up with the selection that we want. I think that's what we should do.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
They're probably, Gen X is probably like, we're not having those crazy rasses in there. And we're like, let's try
What
this
are we
song.
talking about? We're just gonna go knock. Hi, we're setting up to shoot
Yes,
our show
hi, how are you
today.
doing?
Hi,
Okay.
how are you? Okay.
You have a lighting?
How about that next week?
Next week? Let's call Gen X.
Call Gen X.
How do you call them? You have a number?
1-800 Gen
X. Okay. So we're gonna call 1-800 Gen X. You can join us. Big up to the section leader. That's me. Which band you guys play with Trinidad Carnival? We play with Bliss. We find that they're extremely organized, and although they're considered more on the big band scale, they're not as huge as Tribe, which I would want to play with Tribe, but Tracy's scared of the big band.
I can't do the big band.
What did Gen X offer that was different in terms of the road experience?
Well, it's hard for us to say a comment on that, Anna Mac Price, because we would be comparing a Miami carnival to a Jamaica carnival, which you cannot do. You cannot compare carnivals. You have to accept the carnival in the country for what it is, because each country has something, does a carnival their own special way.
Right.
So this will be the first time that Gen X is in Jamaica, and as I said, I am excited to jump Gen X because I'm excited for the costumes. The costumes are absolutely gorgeous. The experience that we had with Gen X in Miami was very good. So and they are party promoters from Miami who have their Gen X band, and they always throw a good party. So I'm sure they have their qualifications as to.
But what I like I always like a new band.
Yeah.
So the new band coming to Jamaica is Gen X. We also have a new band coming out. So maybe there'll be a little bit of a toss-up when we see those costumes. But I love a new band. I love the vibe. Remember when we played with Spice for the first year? You know, it's kind of like the excitement is there, and you know, it's... So anyway, we're going with Gen X because we had a good experience. We like the costumes and we like foreign things. Foreign. Well,
You know,
must it was Stevie.
I know Steve is gonna come with her passport. Sorry. Her little two little
So
visas.
carnival is different in each place. Correct, Zara. That is so true. So
after carnival in Jamaica, we will be able to give you a full rundown. But I also want to say and give a little shout out to Carnival Glam Hub.
Agreed.
And I do think that they provide an excellent service, because that's where I got my makeup and hair done for Miami Carnival, and I looked gorgeous. Like,
she can't stop talking about how good she looks.
I did though, like I looked so good. Like, it was one of the times where I literally look, and I was leaving the Carnival Glam Hub, I was going onto the road, and it's one of those times where I was like, I look good. A lot of times I don't think I look good. A lot of times I'm like, oh, I feel ugly, or oh, I wish this looked better, or oh, you know, I wish I had time to do this more. And after leaving Carnival Glam Hub, I felt gorgeous.
Yes. And you know, it's funny, so I'll drop in a picture over on YouTube of Tracy in her costume. When you selected that costume, I did not know what the hell you were doing. I was like, this costume is very subpar, like I didn't like it. But honestly, when I saw it in person, Shanique Singh, our Miss World, she wore the super frontline and she looked fabulous. I mean, this costume, the designer, I believe it's Fun Rose. I'm sorry if I said that wrong, but I believe it's Fun Rose. She must have had such a vision to see this, you know, actually look good on the body on the day, because the colors and how it came together was really amazing. The website didn't know justice at all whatsoever.
It was actually
really
one
good.
of, thank you. See, I did look good.
Yeah.
It was actually one of the most standout costumes. But there is a designer in Gen X that he has a design, and I absolutely love him. It is Ryan Amari.
Oh, yes,
Or Rayon.
Mm-hmm.
Rayon. And I am so excited to see his design up close and personal. He is so sweet. I have DM'd him to be like, I love your designs, and he has actually written me back.
Oh, he wrote you back?
Yes.
Not like the other designer with done you, dust you, this you.
And you know who else is a really nice designer too? Is Alejandro. I think is Alejandro. I also slid into his DMs with like, oh my gosh, your designs are magical, and he also wrote me back and was like, thank you.
I think you're doing it as a test now to see if, you know.
No, I'm not. Like, if I like something that you post, or it's your work or something, I'm always going to send a little post to encourage you.
Rion Romani.
Rion Romani.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry if you didn't know.
Rion Romani. So good. So good.
When is Trinidad Carnival? Carnival takes place on February 20 and 21st of February. So that's coming up in almost a month.
Thank God, I need to something about my flabby ass. I can't believe I'm going to be going on the road like this.
Just put on a tights, man. That's the thing with Trinidad. So somebody was asking the difference between Jamaica and Trinidad, and I mentioned it earlier, must have just logged on. Like, there's a whole vibe in Trinidad that just elevates you, that just elevates whoever wants to have fun. That it's just it's a togetherness, you know. Whereas in Jamaica, I find it's a lot of posing, a lot of like, you know, how do I look? Do I look good? Who don't look good? Who is hanging out with who for man? That's who for. And whereas in Trinidad, they're just like, oh God, it's all a we man, come. You know, like, I just find it's about having a good time. It's about having fun.
But that could also be because you're a foreigner in the country. I'm sure Trinidadians come over here and they feel like...
True.
You know? So
yeah.
maybe it's because you're a foreigner in the country. And there's
it's
so
going
many
to be
other
epic.
foreigners.
I correct Zara.
Yeah.
Exactly. Nobody now look upon you. Megan has been to Trinidad Carnival before and had a fine Trinidad time.
Anyways, I think Megs is lying, because people were definitely looking at her.
Definitely looking at you, girl.
She can go on with whatever she feel like. But
anything
anyway.
she wants.
Yeah, so anyway.
This drink is really good. Let me taste your own.
I know.
I was trying to start a diet, but...
Dieting is for...
Jodi, it's time you work on that Trinity accident. Come now, man. I thought it was pretty good. Wow.
It's good.
Wow. Okay, the jalapeno, the after of the jalapeno.
Oh, the jalapeno? The jalapeno suits you.
Wow. All right. Huh.
Yeah. I can't wait for the new season of Bachelors to start.
What? Tracy, I can't believe it. You see, you really talk about your Miss Bachelor?
Yep.
Yeah? So what have you been watching in the meantime?
Nothing. I've just been busy, sleeping and busy. I've had a lot of work.
Yeah?
Back at the salon, back cutting hairs.
I need to make an appointment.
It's been a lot. I have had a lot going on.
Oh, hi Winnie. Winnie says she's late. Just sound like a Jamaican and Trinifet. I'm a carnivalist.
So, for the new year, I actually got gifted some facial products that I have been using. Stress is cute, thank you. And they've been working out really, really well for me. And I realized that, you know, different facial products work better in different climates. I didn't really know that.
Yeah, well.
Now I do.
No, you do?
Your eyelashes look nice.
Thank you. And it's hard because, so I was using this toner and I didn't realize like I was getting some bumps along here and they hurt. And I would have to pierce them to squeeze out whatever after they were really, really old. And I realized it's from a toner that I'm using. Like I never thought that, you know, toner can make your skin break out.
Yeah.
But yes, I threw away the toner and I've actually been using a kojic acid soap.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's I feel like it's been working wonders.
Glycolic acid works good for me.
Yeah?
When I do glycolic acid, that's what my skin shows.
So I took a break off of the old toner and the glycolic acid and I was using something a little bit more not as harsh.
Yeah.
So that's about to finish in a couple of days before, you know, some new stuff come in. So then I'll go back to the glycolic acid just to see. I kind of need to narrow down what was making my skin break out, and I stopped the glycolic acid and this other toner, some glow toner by Peter or something another. Peter, I think them now work good.
Okay.
Sure.
Peter things now work good.
Yeah, Peter thing now. Peter and Peter things are expensive. Peter Helker's from Sephora. Think them not work good at all.
So are you guys excited to just not have so much food and wine for food and drinks for January? Like
No.
it's been you want more.
Yeah.
You want more. You
Yeah.
want to stay consistent.
With the food and drink.
Yeah.
I wish I could eat and drink as much as I wanted and just like I just wish I could get my body, like take a picture of like, okay body, this is how you look forever. You know what I mean? And then like, you know, I could eat and drink as much as I want.
Yeah.
Because it's so unforgiving. You stop the gym for like a week or 2 weeks and it's just so unforgiving. You say, oh, there we go. Bat wings again.
I know.
You know? Jeez. I like Korean serums.
Yeah, I like Korean serums too. I do like
Because
Korean
they
serums.
work so well and they're so inexpensive.
Yeah, they're actually on top of the game. Korea is on top of the
Skincare game.
Skincare game.
But let me ask you a question. How did they get to the top of the skincare game? Have you ever seen a Korean or even an Asian person with like terrible, disgusting acne? How did you ever become like the leader in the skincare game? Because you weren't able to like practice or test out your products on I've never seen a Korean with bad skin.
What? You need to go and check out Dr. Pimple Papa and then some of the videos under there. They're Korean.
The Koreans on there?
I don't know if it's Korean people on there.
I don't know. All the time they'll have those Korean teeny boppers and they're like great flowing hair and like clear skin.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Koreans on there. I know it's people of Oriental descent because you can't see them. You can't see them like fully. You just see them like lying down, you know? So you know it's people. You see, like,
so you know it's Asian, you don't think it's Korean.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Korean.
Yeah.
I know it's Asian because I see the little straight hair.
Yeah, okay,
and-
somebody's saying, yeah, I've seen them. It's like seeing a Chinese pregnant person. Like somebody posted, like a Chinese lady was walking, I believe in Jamaica, and he goes, look, it's an anomaly. And the lady was walking and she was pregnant. I was like, you're for real.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of Chinese pregnant people.
We saw
That is
quite
true.
a bit in when we're in Canada. Well, not quite a bit. We saw one or two. If I've ever seen a pregnant Chinese person, it's in Canada.
Yeah. That's
The
true.
hair products are awesome as well for Korean hair products.
Really?
Never tried.
No.
I like the Korean sunblock.
I guess because they do a lot of perms over there, so they would have stuff for curly
Yeah, Joe.
hair.
Yeah. Joe is asking Megan to put up her gym routine. Megan also has some exercise bands and she
Yeah.
was having a sale over the Christmas too. Megan, we're gonna link you.
I know, I did link her. She said that she was gonna come and because she was doing some new stuff for the year.
Oh,
and she
okay,
was
excellent.
putting together some videos that you could watch at
Yeah.
home and do the exercises. So she did say she was doing some stuff that
So we're
she's
gonna wait on her. We're waiting on Megan.
We're waiting
Okay.
on Megan.
Pumping
Everybody
gas.
have a good body too.
Have y'all ever seen a Chinese at the gas station anywhere pumping gas?
Well, we don't pump our own gas in Jamaica.
That's true. Jodi, what's the name of your lip color? It's a pink. I don't like to big up this brand. It's a Kylie lip kit. But her lip things stay real good.
I don't mind. Like, why do you want to pick up Kylie?
Because I'm sure there's a black entrepreneur that has a lip brand that's just as good, but we just haven't found it yet. Valentine is the pink I have on.
You know which black entrepreneur has a good brand, and you say we haven't found it yet? I think you have one of her.
I have a glass.
I think you have one of her eye kits. And she has lip kits too, you know.
A Jamaican girl?
It's like an African kit.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I had it. I know what you're talking about, the bright yellow. I have and it was available in Fontana. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. She has lip stuff too?
Yeah. She came with a lip line.
My neighbor over here in NC is a Chinese lady and she's pregnant. No, not fancy. Oh, you both look so. Thank you. Thank you.
So anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys today about. This is a weird topic, but it happens a lot to people.
Rosy Pum Pum?
Toe fungus.
Toe fungus does not happen to. Ew! Gross, Tracy.
It does happen
toe
to
fungus.
people.
It does happen to people, but you're making it seem like it's happened to everybody once in their life.
I think maybe you might have a fungus and you don't know it's a fungus.
I think it's juvia.
Because yes, it is juvia. Yes, juvia space. Yeah, because maybe you have a toe fungus and you don't know that you have a toe fungus. Because toe fungus can also be yellowing of the nail, and it can also be whitening of the nail, or when your nails constantly shed like this, like you can do that, and then you can peel your nail back. That's also a fungus.
So is this why? But if you went to your pedicurist often enough,
that's why I don't go to a pedicurist, because I was getting funguses.
Then you need to go to a different pedicurist.
I tried a couple. That's why I have no.
So maybe
fungus.
you're fungus prone.
Well, I saw somebody with fungus, and I don't know if they had a fungus. No, if they know they had a fungus. I was like, well, you guys need to just check yourselves before you wreck yourselves.
For the fungus?
For the fungus.
Mm.
You don't want to be in 2023.
That word is so horrible. Fungus. I can't stand it.
Don't have a toe fungus in 2023.
No, don't eat your Snickers right now. Don't eat your Snickers. We're talking about toe fungus.
Yeah. Also, if that's one video I can't watch on YouTube, it's when they're picking out ingrown nails. Can't do it.
I tried to get into it, but I prefer a bump. But I don't know. I don't mind the signs. I love an earwax video. See, we're back. So sorry about the cut off. We haven't filmed in so long that I forgot all of the things that I need to make the space station work. But don't worry. During the break, Tracy was just complaining about Scott and his messiness, because he's so messy. Terrible mess.
He's a great husband.
Typical man, yeah.
I just feel like, why is man like this? All man stubborn. All man.
Jammy Jam says one of our pet peeves is a wet bathroom. Especially when the bathroom, it has no window or even if it has a window, it just feels like it can't dry.
Yeah, my bathroom is always wet. Always wet. When Scott step in there, the bathroom going to be wet.
Yeah.
He's so annoying.
It's hard, Sometimes you look and he says like, boy, there's one thing that I've stopped complaining about, and I just do. So the shoes. There's always a collection of shoes on the ground there. I stopped telling Sean about the shoes. I just pick them up and I put them away. Because I'm like, I think it makes for an easier life. That I'm not constantly like, Sean, these shoes. Or I'll say to him, I was like, hey, what would you like me to do with these shoes? And I just don't give him any more attitude. Even when, during the Christmas, it was a collection of 5 shoes on the ground. I'm like, why you just can't put them in the closet? So I stopped complaining. I just picked them up and I put them in the closet myself, because I can't bother.
I don't know.
Tracy, consider getting a house manager or helper.
We do have one, because I cannot live without one, right? Because I was always doing everything, and then it's like, I think it's a very big job, and I just think it's a normal man thing that they think, oh well, what are you doing all day at home? Like Scott thinks that when I'm home all day, like yesterday I was home all day and Scott surely thought I was sleeping all day long, but no, I was organizing the entire house back to normal, because I had to pack away all of the winter stuff, fold what was dirty had to get washed, what is had to go into different drawers, and then this drawer was messy, so that all that had to be refolded, then organizing. It was a lot of organizing, so I spent my day organizing. I'm sure.
You unpacked?
Yes.
When me and Tracy go on our trip, Tracy don't unpack, but watch Stevie and her husband go and she unpack for them.
Yes, I had to redo Stevie's room. I had to take out
housework can't finish. I hear you.
It just doesn't finish. So but if you ask Scott, he's like, yeah, Tracy didn't work Monday, she was at home sleeping. I'm sure he'd say that to you, but I wasn't sleeping, I was very busy.
Joe says, I can't complain no more. I just do what needs to be done and it's better for her sanity. Joe, I completely agree with you. If you keep complaining, your shoes, pick up your shoes, pick up your shoes, pick up your shoes, pick up your shoes. I bet you don't pick up the fucking shoes, the shoes, the shoes, the shoes. I just go and I just pick up the shoes and I just put them away. Can't bother.
Yeah.
Can't bother. Since it's annoying me. I mean,
But I just wonder, like, how would you live on your own? Just in a mess? In a huge mess?
shoes, in a pile of shoes. Like right now. So I spent an entire day with Shay and we made, you see back here, you see these white shirts hanging out?
Yeah.
I made it like a store. So I ordered the racks from China that separate your shirts. So it's like a store. And Shay and I color coordinated everything. Sean will go and pull out one shirt and that's how they're just kind of sticking out. I'm ignoring it. I'm definitely ignoring it. As a matter of fact, my eyes were kind of, and I thought it was like falling out some more, like a duppy was pulling it. But yeah, I was leaving it alone, you know. She and I spent hours folding shirts, hours. And it's like, just put your hand under, lift, pull out the shirt that you want, drop. No, it's like, I see and don't see. I see and don't see. See those there? All right, I promise you, I won't touch it. Let's see what happens next week. I bet you Miss Arlene will help him.
Don't touch it now.
I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to see if Miss Arlene does it though.
Don't touch it.
It's immaculate in you. Ah boy. Anyway, Tracy and I, we have to fix our Monday wear for Trinidad. And you know what? I think I'm going to give you guys a little... I should have been filming a YouTube video on this damn Monday wear, you know. Because Tracy, I don't think Tracy really likes it. But I'm going to make it so...
I like the idea of it, but now that it's happening, like, I'm not liking it because it's not being sewn.
It's not the fit.
The fit.
So I linked Lisa. We're going to pin it. I'm going to send the pictures to Lisa and she'll do
And then Jodi's getting mad at me. Because I was like, okay, well, let me order something that's
so then
like...
order it.
And then she's like, I spent a lot of time on this. And I'm like, okay, I understand. But if it don't look good, I'm not going to go down Monday where Monday don't
looks
don't
good.
Look
You were the one that I chose the stones. I chose this. This is just the first part of it. Don't worry. Anushka is here.
Hi. How are you?
Jeez, welcome back, Guyana. Island gal vibes. I've never been to Ghana. Actually, no, that's a lie. I went to Ghana once. I want to go back. I want to go for Carnival. So everybody, I'm drinking the grapefruit melon from this spring collection of Lady B Mixology.
I'm drinking the pineapple spicy mango sangria.
And it has jalapeno in it. It's actually very, very nice. So what was I gonna say? Oh, my Friday videos. And then I'm now saying to you, oh, I should have done the Monday wear, like from the design, from everything. And I haven't been filming all of that. Anushka says, hi everyone, I missed y'all. Tracy asked you a couple of shows ago, you know, Anushka. So she has been missing you.
Yes, I did.
Thanks, Zara. Alright guys, so we are going to get on with our Monday wear. I need to pin mine and send it off to Lisa for her to fix. And maybe I'll do a little something. I don't know. Anyway, everybody have a wonderful rest of your day and have a productive week. And everything in moderation. Alright guys, see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Wait, hold on. Oh, I have to turn it off, eh? Woo!